Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Mr. McFarland, for being here today. I'd like to refer back to your strategic plan and just ask a few follow-up questions there. In particular, in the patron goals section, I'd like to start with the item here that you list about improving communication with congressional members. I'm interested in what you may have discovered that may be a deficit in communication, or ways you've identified that perhaps we could improve that communication with members of Congress.
Sure, ma'am. Some of the things that I saw when I was a director of House Security, we really didn't have, we had a good website where we would send a lot of the information to, but we thought that it needed to have some improvement, so we've updated our website. But one other things that we're trying to do is we're trying to put together a member service center together in the Longworth building with the other House officers. That would be somewhere where people can go and learn information about exactly what the Sergeant Arms Office provides. I think there's a lot of misconceptions that a lot of people don't know what the Sergeant Arms provides. So I think this member service center that we're created is actually going to be very good, that they can actually have a lot of customer engagement with the Hill staff and get the services they need.
And that raises another interesting point right out of your strategic plan that has to do with marrying up customer service expectations with the services that your office actually does provide. Are there particular places where you've noticed that those expectations don't match up with the services you have, or conversely, perhaps members don't realize some of the things that you do have to offer for us?
Yes, ma'am. So I think some of the things that we have questions on are you know, basically, you provide a service to somebody, they want to know exactly how fast you can turn it around. So I think this is something that we'll be able to do, is by, you know, giving a better service for all members to take a look at. I think we're also measuring our performance now to hold ourselves accountable as well. So I think those are two things that we're looking at to make it better for customer expectations.
Excellent. And in the next section, your ingenuity goals, one of the things you've identified is the experience for visitors to the Capitol complex and how you all might enhance or improve the visitor experience for those who come here. Have you identified any areas where you think those improvements could be made?
Well, just to let everybody, I think you know, just starting Monday, we started a staff-only door for 3 areas in the House office buildings. We've taken a lot of feedback from members' offices about how they can improve the lines of people coming into the building. I think that's one thing that we looked at and we said we can make it a little bit better. We're taking a look at other ways that we can accommodate the visitors that come in to the to the Capitol Visitor Center. So everything's on the table right now. There's nothing that we're not going to leave unintended. So we want to make sure we're doing everything we can for a greater experience for the people that come to the Hill.
Well, and you mentioned earlier the creation of a website where we might identify some of the roles for your office and how members of Congress can utilize your office. Are there other areas specifically related to technology where you think you might be able to enhance either the operations of your office or the security of the complex by using technology?
Yes, ma'am. So one of the things that we started looking at was a floor mapping system to help with our emergency procedures evacuations. We've also taken a look at a member portal. This portal will be kind of utilized as kind of like the CAO has, where you submit a request and it doesn't matter what the request is within the Sergeant Arms Office, you'll be able to track it. And I think that's something that we're really looking at. And we're also looking for a member duress alert app that we can utilize for people that are on the Hill or off the Hill, that if they're in a situation, they'll be able to hit a button and let the people know where they are, police know where they are.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.